In this video, I'll show you how to go from $0 to $1,000 per day with your branded dropshipping store. As you can see it, I did it here myself. And not only I scaled to over $1 million per month here from zero, or not from zero, from $34, but I also build a successful brand in the process, right? So if you want to build something sustainable, not something that will just disappear like a lot of these YouTube videos teach, this is exactly the process that I'll show you. And there's only 5 things that you need to put in place in order to scale your business to $1,000 a day. Part number 1 is finding the right market. What I mean by market is the segment of the consumers, the segment of people that are proactively have a problem in their life that you can solve with the product that you'll be selling. And so now a lot of people would start with searching the product, which is a completely wrong way to do it, because you want to first find the market to sell your products in, and then for that market you can find hundreds of different products to sell. So what are the main markets that you can sell your products in? The main markets are beauty and skincare, home improvement and problem solving gadgets, weight relief, weight loss, and pets. Right? These are 4 main markets where you can sell your products. And I did all of the research for you, and I also consolidated all of the years of experience that I've had in this industry over 8 years and all of the mistakes. And I combined all of the list of keywords that I would use here to find these markets and find these products. So for example, if I search for keyword wrinkles, and I scroll down here on Facebook Ad Library, this is a free tool that you can use to find advertisers that are currently running ads on Facebook and they're successfully selling their products. If I scroll down here, I would be able to see some of the products that people are selling. So you can see this brand here, this brand here, this brand here, so a bunch of different products. The only problem with Facebook Ad Library is that it can be overwhelming and there's a lot of irrelevant brands. So you can use the tool called Get Hooked AI. So if you put one of these keywords here, I just put a wrinkles keyword here, and I have over 175,000 ads that are using this specific keyword. I can see that how many ads are running right now. For example, this one here has 494 ads, which means they're actively advertising and selling that product. So now I know the market, and I also have some ideas, potential ideas for the products that I could be selling here. And if you want to try Get Hooked AI for free, there should be a link below this video. And if you want the list of all of these markets and specific keywords that you can use for market research and for the product research, just DM me markets on Instagram. My Instagram is Fedotoff 3F at the end, and I'll send it over to you, this whole document with all of these keywords and all of these markets. The next step in our process is finding the right product for the market that we have chosen. And the biggest mistake that people make here with choosing the right product is that they're focusing on products with low margins or products that are just viral but don't have long-term potential. For example, they would focus on some gadget that's only selling a few months in a year, or they would sell some things that only applicable for a very small segment of people, and they're not able to scale their business. You want to find the product, number 1, that has tremendous margins, and by good margins I mean at least 3x what the product actually costs you. So if I take one product as an example here, right? So I was searching for sagging skin, which is one of the keywords that I have here that you can search for on Ad Library or Get Hooked AI. For example, I see that they're selling this particular product. What is that? It's a collagen mask, right? So they're selling it for $44, and they're selling 8 masks in total, right? So so how much this product would cost me to source? If I go on AliExpress and I quickly search for collagen mask, I find this product here. So if I search for 10 products, it will cost me $11 to source this product. It seems like the shipping is free. So if I would get this product for $11, and then I would sell this product for $44, so this is 8 masks, right? It's even let me see here, 10 pieces, right? So 10 pieces, it's even more than that. So $11, and I would sell it for $44. Let me do a quick math here. 44 divided by 11, right? What it would cost me to source it, it's 4. I'm looking for at least 3x the margins, right? So if I'm at 3x or higher, it means I'm in a good spot to sell this product successfully. Next thing I'm looking for is I want to make sure that the product I'm selling is not something that will go away in few days, right? Or few weeks or few months, that it's not a seasonal product, right? So I want something that is evergreen and has evergreen demand, and I can sell it for a long time. And to see if the product is evergreen, I'm using Google Trends. It's a free tool that you can use right away. And so you can see here, it basically went from almost no demand, this particular product, to just exploding, completely exploding over the last 2 years, which means now, even here, this product was probably selling pretty well, but now it's just absolutely flying. So if I would jump on this product and I run pretty decent ads, I don't have to be like master of ads, I can do very well. I can get $2,000 a day or even more with this specific product. The next thing that I'm looking for, and this is completely misunderstood and underutilized thing that like most people don't even know about, is that the product has to have natural profit ascension, right? And what I mean by that, product needs to have either the consumption nature, so it means like if I'm using this product today, then in 1 month I'll need this product again. And that's why, for instance, this brand here has automatic subscription. So if I'm buying this product, I'm just getting it on subscription and I'll be getting this product every single month. Or the product needs to have some kind of natural upsells. So if I'm in a beauty niche and I'm selling the collagen mask, then I'm also able to sell, some other types of masks, right? Maybe it's a night mask and there's like a day mask. Maybe there is some creams or serums that I can sell to that same consumer so that I can maximize my lifetime value and I can just make more from that same customer. Because the mistake that most entrepreneurs do is that they're selling the product for a few months and then they're not able to add any more products. They're also not getting repeat customers. They're not able to build the brand and they have to switch to something else or to shut down their business. And that's not what you want to do. So now as you've chosen the market and product that you want to be selling, now it's a time to actually get some customers. And in order to get customers, you need a funnel. Now, most people misunderstand funnels. And the biggest misconception about funnels is that funnel is something super complex that you have to build. You have to build these like very fancy pages and you have to spend months doing that. But the truth is, funnel could be something very simple. Like even this product page here that I showed you, let's say for this collagen product, it's a funnel in a way, right? Because what they do here is they offer one product here, but then they also offer some of these gifts to incentivize people to buy more products. And then as you add product to the cart, they're also upselling you some of these products here. So funnels you can build on Shopify. Funnel is where you take the consumer from the initial step where they're clicking on your website to them maximizing their cart value, their average order value, so that you make more money, which means you have more profit that you can spend back on ads to drive more customers to your store. Now, you can build funnels with Shopify, no problem. I personally prefer to have more sophisticated funnels with pre-sale pages and advertorials where you pre-selling customers why they should buy your product. So for example, I would send people to a page like this and I would give them multiple reasons to buy my product before they even see the price. Because if you're sending people to a page like that, then right away people see the price. And even though the offers are pretty decent and you're giving them a bunch of free gifts, I would rather send them to a pre-sale page. I would get them to kind of, believe in my product and get excited about my product first. And only after that, I would send them to the actual product page. That increases the conversion rate. That helps you to convince more customers to buy your product. That also increases your average order value because now they're like just excited to buy because you educated them, you're giving them some insights, you give them the reasons to buy your product, and that helps a lot to maximize your profitability. And even better funnel structure is to use the advertorial, which is the pre-sale page that educates people on your product, that gives them more information about it. Then you have the second page, which is selling them on your product even more and gives them all of the reasons to buy your product and removes the reasons not to buy your product. And only after that, they would be able to see the price of your product. So you can see the basic funnel is just one page. You're just driving people here and hope that they will buy. A little bit more advanced version is this one, when there is like 2 steps to buy your product and to see the actual price. And even more advanced version is where you have 3 steps in your funnel. Number 1, number 2, and then number 3. Now, if you're just starting out, you don't have to keep it very fancy. You can just have simple product page, just have very good offers, like 1+1 free, 2+2 free, 3+3 free, something that would give people more incentive to buy your product. And then as you're getting more advanced, you're making a few $1,000s a day, you can do some of these more advanced structures. Now, when you have the funnel built, now it's time to do some ads, right? This is how you're actually getting customers to your website. And the biggest misconception that people have with ads is that you can kind of like hack your way into it. You can play with Ads Manager, you can set up some fancy targeting options, and you can just find the segment of buyers that will just magically will just give you super profitable sales. And that's totally not the case, right? There's only two moving parts and two important parts when it comes to ads. And the most important part of ads, it's not inside of the Ads Manager. This is actually your creative. These are the ads that you're running to get customers for your products. So, for example, if we look at this product here we just looked into, right? So this is the product that's being sold. So this is the ad that sells this product. And this is literally number one most important thing, because if you don't have this part dialed in, if your ads suck, then it doesn't matter what you do inside of your ads manager. There's only a few things that are important when it comes to making great ads. Number one is the hook, right? This is what you say or do on screen on that little like 3-second window with your product or with a person talking in your ads. So for example, if we look at this one here, what the person says: if your skin feels dry, put hyaluronic acid serum. You want fewer wrinkles, start using retinol, right? So it's kind of like, and this, this guy here is kind of like reacting to that video. And it's kind of like creating that curiosity. It's like, what is this ad about? What is this person talking about? Like, let me just watch this ad for more time and let's figure out what it's all about and what is the product that's being sold or what's the problem they're solving, right? So it's kind of like creating this conflict in the first like few seconds of the video, which is super important. Also, it has captions, which is the second most important part. Most people, between 50 and 80% of people that are watching ads on Facebook, they watch them without sound. And it means that if you cannot understand what the ad is about or what it's selling without actually turning on the sound, it means the ad is simply not good. So if you look this ad on screen and we'll try to understand what is the product that's being sold or what is the issue that they're talking about, we can easily understand it because the captions are on screen. And then you want to make the dynamic editing or dynamic explanation of your product. And by the way, all of this you can do with AI. All of these kind of ads you can do with AI. I'll probably do another tutorial on that, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. And so everything that they're talking about is easily explained through captions here, so you don't even have to listen to it in order to sell yourself on this product, go to the website and make a purchase. So when it comes to getting started with ads, you want to start with creative, really understand why specific creatives, specific ads work, and then basically recreate them yourself. Some people just like go to Get Hooked AI or some of the like TikTok tools and they just rip the content one-to-one, which is something, I mean, it's risky, and I would not recommend to do that, but kind of like just to get something rolling, a lot of people go with that approach. That's one way to do it. Again, I don't recommend it. Ideally, you would take the ad that's working for your competitor, and then you would generate the transcript and you would recreate that ad yourself. Maybe you would change a few words in it, maybe you would make some adjustments with it, but you wouldn't just rip it one-to-one. And so now, for instance, Get Hooked AI generated me the script, and I have the script and I can adjust some of these words here. I can replace them with my product and I can make my own ad if I wanted to. I can also download this video, kind of like to have it as an example for myself. And if I wanted to recreate this ad, I can do it within the next hour. Now, the next part of the ads is the actual setup. And I won't go into detail on this video because it's just like a lot of technical stuff and I don't want to do that. So I'll give you my whole framework for running ads on Facebook. And so there's few moving parts to this. Number one is campaign types. You want to only use broad targeting. You want to have 6 to 10 ads with different hooks and angles. So when you look at all of these ads from your competitors, each one of them would have a different angle. And you can use Brand Spy here on Get Hooked to see the best performing angles and best performing hooks for your competition so that you can replicate it for yourself. So for example, if you're selling wrinkles product, then one of the angles could be, this helped me to reduce my wrinkles if I don't get like enough sleep. Right? This one angle. Another angle could be, this helped me to reduce my, like make me look better in the morning after sleeping. This helped me to look better for my reunion party. This helped me to look better when I go to the office and see my colleagues, right? So all of these are different angles and micro angles that you want to be testing to see which one of those resonates with your audience to actually get purchases for your product. So all of those you want to be testing within different ads. Also, there's specific kill rules, right? So when you're testing ads for the first time, or overall when you're testing them, some of them will work and some of them won't. And so you want to have a specific list of criteria that you're using to optimize your ads in order not to waste money. So for example, if we're getting very low click-through rate, less than 0.8%, right? And this is just the criteria that we use. You can use, let's say, 1% click-through rate. If your ads are getting less than that, you basically kill them because they're not resonating with your target audience, which means if you just spend more money on that ad, it wouldn't magically start to perform. If it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't get purchases, it's done. If you're not getting add to carts by $20, $30 in ad spend, kill it. I would recommend to spend like 2x of your CPA. So if your goal of CPA, cost per acquisition, is $30, you'd spend $60 on an ad to see if it's actually working. You can also kill it earlier if you want. I would just recommend to give it a little bit more budget. And if you're getting CTRs over 1.5%, lower CPMs, so this is for markets that we're selling in, for you CPMs might be higher. Like if your CPMs are $30, $40, it's still okay and you can still be very profitable. And if you're getting early add to carts, it's also a good signal. Then the optimization structure, so you duplicate winners into new ad sets, 3 to 5 ad sets, ABO or CBO. You would only keep the stable creatives that are giving you good metrics like cost per purchase and CPMs and CTRs. And then you would prepare variations of your ads. You would prepare UGC format. This is like when, let's say, a person is like looking to camera and talking to the camera, like similar to the ones that we reviewed before. Demo of your product, like literally shooting your product with a camera and showing like maybe the unpacking experience, an unboxing experience, whatever. The story of your product and how it was developed, or maybe the story of one of your customers who has experienced life-changing transformation with your product. Founder ads, if you want to be the founder, if you want to be the face, I don't know, hopefully. And then the comparison. I tried 50 of these different products, but this is the only product that worked. Boom, right? So that's it. Scaling structure, I have the whole scaling tutorial. Like you can check it out somewhere here, like massive scaling tutorial. You can get very aggressive with scaling what something is working, but first you need to get to that point. So CBO only started $200, $500 a day, 2 to 4 broad ad sets, 3 to 6 best creatives, scale 20 to 30% every 48 hours, or you can go more aggressive way, which is described in my video somewhere here. And then horizontal scale. You can just duplicate the CBOs. You want to have some budget allocated for retargeting. People who viewed your videos last 7 days, added to cart in the last 14 days, engaged on Instagram in the last 30 days, and visitors on your website 30 to 60 days. And for those, you want to have testimonials before and after, frequently asked questions, offer explanation, and also founder video. Now, you want to definitely launch some new ads every single week. You want to launch 5 to 10 new hooks weekly. You want to add new formats like UGC, POV. You want to refresh offer and landing page. If your landing page is not converting, if you're getting like 1% conversion rate, it means you have to make some changes to it in order to make it work. Then daily optimization, you would kill your ads if they're spending 2x the budget that you're looking for. If they're having CTR that's less than 0.8%, if you're having very high CPMs out of nowhere, and also if you have no add to cart by $20 to $30, and then if you have stable CPA, cost per purchase, you're getting CTR over 1.5%, CPM less than $15. Again, this is just what's working for us in our markets, and if those ads are stable for at least 2 to 3 days. Like, you don't want to like, oh, it's like first day I got a sale and now I'm scaling it up. It doesn't work like that. You have to give it more time, you have to give it more data before you try to scale it. And so now here's the structure that's working for us. Monday to Tuesday, we're launching tests. Wednesday to Thursday, we're killing losers. We move winners to our scaling campaigns and we scale budgets. And then Friday to Sunday, scale only. You want to make sure you have a strong offer, and then you can also increase spend on the retargeting. So this is the whole Facebook ad structure literally in 5 minutes. So this is the whole Facebook structure. You need to hit $1,000 a day in 5 minutes here. Most people would stop here, and this is more than enough for you to get to $1,000 a day. But at this point, you're probably getting some sales, you're already having some momentum, but probably your profit margins are not good enough, right? And that's exactly what we'll focus on, because if you just focus on Facebook ads to acquire customers and you don't have solid backend in place, then it will be very hard for you to make 20-30% profit margins, which is where we want to be. We want to be at 20-30% profit with our e-commerce business, so that if you're making, let's say, $30,000 a month in sales with your store, you're taking home at least, $6,000 to $9,000 in pure profit, right? This is like enough for most people to quit their 9-to-5 jobs, or just having decent life, right? 6 to 9 G's a month is not bad, right? So that's our goal here. And in order to maximize the back end, the biggest thing that you need to do is email and SMS, right? You basically want to look at it as throughout this whole process, throughout your funnel, throughout your ads, you have different leaks. Right? So for example, people come to your website and don't buy. Let's say you have 3% conversion rate on your website. What does it tell you? It tells you that 97% of people, for some reason, maybe it wasn't the right day, maybe they had like a period, or, they had bad mood, like they didn't want to buy your product, and they just decided to bounce, right? And so what you want to do is you want to set up some of these backend systems in order to maximize those sales. And so for email, I recommend using Omnisend. It's a platform that will be automatically sending emails. Let's say someone comes to your website and they don't buy your product. You would send them emails with different offers and discounts to get them to come back and buy your product. Another part of that is sending emails few times a week. I would recommend to send 3 to 7 times a week different emails to your list. This way, you'll be generating sales from this, and whatever you're spending on Facebook, here, you basically be able to squeeze more sales out of that traffic. If you're just running Facebook ads and directly to the product page or to your funnel, you're getting 5-10% profit margins. With email and SMS, which I'll show you in a second, you'll be able to generate 20-30% in profit. Because if you're sending emails, you don't have to spend money on ads to send those emails. You already have their information. You already have their data. And so this will help you to make a lot more profit. Now, second part of this is SMS. And for SMS, I recommend this platform called TextCart. It's a great platform. It's AI powered, and basically it will send the automated SMS sequences to recover your carts for people that didn't buy your product. Also for people that are simply on your SMS list and you have their SMS numbers, right? So you would just blast them with SMS if you have a special offer, if you have a special deal, if you have a special discount, you would send them SMS to get them to buy your product. And so when you put all of these pieces together, and you can see there's only few moving parts here. If you put all of these pieces together, you can build $1,000 a day, which is $30,000 a month if you do it consistently, and you can achieve financial freedom. Now, if this sounds overwhelming for you and there's too many moving parts here and you just want to accelerate the process of learning all of these things to make money with your branded dropshipping store, you can apply to work with me and my team through Brand Builders Academy. There should be a link below. We'll help you to choose the right product to sell. We'll help you to put the ads together. We'll help you to craft the perfect funnel for your products and solidify your ads and backend. Literally put all of these elements together, and you can see some of the results from our clients on screen. We're literally creating success stories and can help you as well. So if you're interested, apply below. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got value from it. I hope to see your results in the future. Just subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon.